The fake doctor who used chemical castration to cure autism is now running the autism study with the Department of Health and Human Services. That's right, RFK hired him. Who is this man? His name is David Geyer. Now, David Geyer has no medical background, no medical degree. He's been discredited as a researcher. He's been reprimanded. He's illegally used his father's medical license and pretended to be a doctor himself. And that license his father had was revoked from his father. Have you ever heard of the drug called Lupronide, also called Lupron? Before I tell you what David Geyer and his father did, let me tell you about this drug, because this is the drug they used. Lupron is a medication that is used for prostate cancer. It's also used in cases of certain SA offenders. Can't say the word. You can figure out what SA means. This drug chemically castrates individuals. Now, David Geyer and his father treated dozens and dozens of autistic children using Lupron. They promised these families, these parents, that they could cure their children of autism with the use of this medication. What did Lupron do to all of these children? It harmed them. It's a chemical castration. It is absolutely unbelievable that this man is now running the autism study for our government. What occurred with that? Well, the father lost his license. David Geyer pretends to be a doctor using this revoked license that wasn't even his to begin with. And of course, there were dozens of lawsuits. David Geyer and his father lost all of the lawsuits, of course. And David Geyer is not somebody who should be anywhere near children, treating anybody, performing studies, none of this. Yet RFK hires him to run the study anyway. What will they be doing? Well, do you remember when RFK, he's always promoted a link between, his belief of a link between vaccines and the cause of autism, despite the volumes of data showing that there is absolutely no link between vaccinations and the cause of autism. Well, supposedly, David Geyer, one of the first things he's doing now is to try and find a link between autism, the cause of autism, and vaccines. We already have volumes of data showing that there's no correlation from top researchers in the world. And this fake doctor who has done what he's done is going to magically find a link between autism and the vaccinations. And this is what our money is paying them to do. RFK has also said that he's going to find the cause of autism by September. And in fact, then he rolled it back and said, well, we're going to find out most of it by September. Give us a year and we're going to cure autism. Okay. Clearly they have no idea how medical research works, and the fact that there's nobody who is qualified to perform these studies, performing this study, this is just absolutely insane. And if you don't see what's going on, I don't know what to tell you. Now, there have already been some congressmen and women who have written letters to RFK asking for the termination of David Geyer's employment. Of course, nothing has occurred or resulted from that yet. We will see what happens, but this is very dangerous. This is a very dangerous situation. And I really hope that people don't believe anything that comes about from this study, because it's going to be horseshit. It's that simple. And whatever they do, it's not going to stop with autism. They're going to move on to mental illness next. Mark my words. This is dangerous. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what's going on with the Department of Health and Human Services and who's running the show. Please like, follow, and share so that I can continue to provide you with content. And I really appreciate you being here.